I just realized I wore a grayscale sweatshirt in my last year's like music recap video. It's fine. What's up guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2018 Spotify Wrapped. I'm actually not going to be doing an album of the year or song of the year video this year. I just feel like I didn't listen to enough new music for me to make a video about it. But instead, I'm going to be going over my 2018 Spotify Wrapped playlist that Spotify makes for you of your top 100 most played songs of the year. Mine sounds pretty accurate. Any of the new stuff I have listened to a lot, it will be on this playlist, so I'll talk about those. First, I'm going to tell you my top played artists. It tells you the amount of minutes you've listened, your top genre, your top 5 artists and stuff. I listened to 32,288 minutes of music this year. My top genre was pop, because I was listening to a lot of throwback songs. You will see that on the playlist. I have a couple playlists of like throwback, either like Disney Channel songs or just pop songs from like the late 2000s, and that shows in my playlist. More importantly, my top artists. I'll start with number 5, Panic! At the Disco. Number 4 was State Champs, which is surprising. Oh, it's because Living Proof came out this year. I don't actually listen to them that much. Number 3 was Grayscale. Number 2 was All Time Low, and number 1 is my favorite band, literally ever, and it's One Direction. I literally listened to 90 hours of One Direction this year. I have a problem and I miss them every day. Technically, on my Spotify Wrapped, my top 5 songs were all from Adornment by Grayscale. It's literally Let It Rain, Atlantic, Come Undone, Slippin' Away, and Fever Dream. Probably my 5 favorite songs from that album, so I guess that makes sense. I know that came out last year, but it's still like one of my most played albums ever. You can see because track 1, top played songs in 2018 is literally Let It Rain. Track 1 is Let It Rain. You can't make this shit up. Alright, I'm going to screen record this as I go through. It's going to be very quick. I'm not going to get too into detail about it. But yeah, here we go. Yes, I was listening to Drown by Bring Me the Horizon. It's fine. So track 1, Let It Rain, obviously. The next one's Criminal by State Champs because that's the first song off of Living Proof and I played that a ton this year. Then we got Drag Me Down, One Direction, of course. Figure This Out, The Rex. We got a lot of All Time Low on this. The Greatest Show, because I listened to the Greatest Showman soundtrack. Got some Knuckle Puck, some Broadside, Fuck a Silver Lining, because the new Panic album I listened to a ton. Harry Styles, it's my favorite Harry Styles song, so. The Main, Where You Are by Bearings made it up there very quickly considering it's only been out a couple months. I listen to Blue in the Dark all the time. More Grayscale, more One Direction. Bring Me, good song. Gloom Boys, that's the only Water Park song I really like to go back and listen to. I really haven't listened to their new album at all. I listened to it once, but this is like the only song I still listen to by them. More All Time Low, of course. Hard to Please by State Champs, classic. Simple Type by Broadside. I listened to a lot of Broadside this summer. Their music just always reminds me of summer, maybe because they were always on Warped Tour. Knuckle Puck, The Shapeshifter, listened to that a lot. More Panic, mostly Panic from Pray for the Wicked. The 1975, Petrichor by Bearings. There's that More Adornment. There's that other Greatest Showman song. The Main, yes. As It Is, I honestly did not listen to that much As It Is this year, which is kind of surprising. Daylily by Movements, because obviously Dead and Gone by State Champs, because I listened to that a lot when that single first dropped. Hopeless Case by Rome. Here's where it gets interesting. Love Like Whoa, the Ready Set, because 1, that's literally like the best song ever. 2, because throwback songs, yes. Carrying the Banner from Newsies, because that's the first song on that soundtrack, and Newsies is probably my favorite musical. Listen to that all the time. More Harry Styles, American Idiot songs. Glad those made it on there. Panic, Boys Like Girls. Yes, I think that's my favorite song on that album. I miss Boys Like Girls. As It Is, Lost Boy by 5 Seconds of Summer. This is definitely my most played 5 song ever because I didn't really listen to them that much this year. Crystal Ball, State Champs. Stand Up by One Direction. I thought that said Shape Up by State Champs for a second, but it's Stand Up by One Direction. Swing by Knuckle Puck. Take Cover by All Time Low, which doesn't make sense because I never listen to that song. I feel like that's wrong. English Girls, Favorite Liar. Potential Breakup Song by Ali and AJ. Like I said, that's on my Disney Channel Throwbacks playlist. Those two were ahead of their time. Honestly, that music goes hard. Sincerely Me from Dear Evan Hansen. Love that musical, love that song. Santa Fe, again, my favorite Newsies song. Burnin' Up, Jonas Brothers, Fire Paris. The Grayscale cover of Love Yourself. Don't really know how that made it on there. I don't listen to it that often. Best song ever. Yep. Some 21 Pilots. I'm really surprised they made it in that. Panic. Water parks. Build Me Up Buttercup and Come On Eileen, because I have a classic song playlist that I listen to a lot this year. And those are like some of the best songs ever written. Yep, He Could Be the One by Hannah Montana. I have no explanation for that one. You got More As It Is, Bring the Horizon. Why Don't We Go There, one of the most underrated One Direction songs. That used to be my favorite One Direction song until Made in the AM came out. Harry Styles, of course. I listened to his album a lot this year because I saw him this year. Jonas Brothers, Bearings, Panic, The Rex. Yep. Some of the stuff is believable because I listen to All Time Low a ton. Like this, that's just definitely my most played band just ever in general. For the past like 6-7 years. Turn It Off from Book of Mormon, because that song fucking goes hard, okay? I love that song. One Direction, Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. Again, don't really know how that made it in there, but glad it did. No Good, Knuckle Puck, La La Land by Demi Lovato, and No Good by Knuckle Puck. Do you mean the 2 best songs ever written? Concrete by As It Is, Ballad of Mona Lisa, Third Degree. I think that's my favorite song. I Feel Something. That and Full Circle. Dirty Little Secret, All American Rejects. My Chemical Romance, The Sharpest Lives. I did not know they made it on this playlist. I love 2018. Welcome to Paradise by Green Day. Right and Wrong by One Direction. Animal by Neon Trees, because my throwbacks playlist, I rediscovered that song this year because I hadn't heard it in over 10 years and it's so good. I listen to it all the time now. Quicksand, The Story's Far, One Foot Walk the Moon. That's Just the Way We Roll. The Jonas Brothers. That's my favorite Jonas Brothers song. That and Love Bug. But that shit goes hard. Jamie All Over, Waving Through a Window, because Dear Evan Hansen. Voodoo Doll by My Sauce. Till I Forget About You, Big Time Rush. That's my favorite Big Time Rush song because I listen to Big Time Rush a lot. It's kind of bad. Leave You in the Dark, State Champs. I actually heard that live for the first time this year. Thank you, State Champs, for playing that. Playing Fiction by Rome, because Great Heights and Nosedives is a great album. Better Than Words, One Direction. Uptown Girl, Glee cast version, because Grant Gustin and the Warblers. Spent by Bearings. Begging on Your Knees by the Victorious Cast. Barely made it in this. That's probably my favorite Victorious song, and I don't know, there's something about music from that show I listen to all the time. Makes me feel real nostalgic. Same with like the Jonas Brothers and any other throwback like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon music I listen to, because you know Year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers also made it in my list, which is really funny. That's literally 100. That's all 100 songs on my Spotify top song in 2018. Clearly you could tell I did not listen to that much music. If I had to pick a favorite album of this year, it's probably gonna be Blue in the Dark by Bearings. Living Proof by State Champs is up there. Also, Welcome to the Neighborhood by Boston Manor. Great albums. I listened to Pray for the Wicked by Panic! At the Disco a lot too, so those would probably be my top albums. I just really was disconnected with new music this year for some reason. All I did was listen to One Direction. So I definitely did not have enough opinions to make a favorite albums of the year video. But I did this in case you guys were wondering what stuff I was listening to this year. I will link this playlist and my Spotify down below. You should follow it because that'd be cool. I have some cool playlists on there if you wanna, you know, see what I'm listening to. Also, if you're on a desktop, you can see what your friends are listening to. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. 2018 was a year. I know I didn't make that many videos. Pretends to be shocked. I'm working on it. We'll see. Can't make any promises because my life is a mess. Anyway, all my social media linked in the description as always if you want to follow me. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.